It's the Taurus New Moon as I record this, and it's always, for me, this is like a sweet season. Where I live looks like this. It's like lush. We also had a day of rain yesterday. Everything is soaked in a beautiful way. Lush and flowers, and Taurus season is a delight. This new moon combines the sense of delight, connection, love, with a square to Pluto, death, letting go. Releasing what is kind of what has expired. And also square to Mars, Mars is in Leo right now, and so there's a sense of courageous action being called for. So thinking about this new moon, I was just talking with a group about this last night. I feel like its first call to us. Look at these little sweeties. Violets, spring beauties, dog. Its first call to us is I'm feeling it as to be connected to unconditional love for ourselves, to reminding ourselves of this sweet inner space that is at the core of each of us. This inner space that is whole and wise and connected, and that is always available to us. This part of us that can say, when we remind ourselves to tune into it, they can say, I love you. I love you. Even the messy parts of you. That's like layer one to me of the new moon. And it's being challenged from two directions. Pluto is saying, what needs to go? And I'm thinking of it as, what identity or role, what form of self-betrayal, what story about who you should be, what needs to go? And then the third layer, the square to Mars, is saying, where do you need to activate courage? Where do you want to activate courage to move toward Mars and Leo? What you love, what you enjoy, what you want to celebrate. So these three things, and what I would invite you to do is to meditate a bit on it. Let yourself sit in these energies and meditate on these questions, and maybe journal. Give yourself a few minutes. Even set a timer, like 3-minute stream of consciousness. What do you love about yourself? All of it. The good, the bad, everything. Then another 3 minutes or so. What's expiring? I was saying with my group yesterday, it's like if you can imagine when you find that stuff in the bottom of your fridge, that you know it's got to go to the compost. It's no longer something you're going to cook. The lettuce, the carrots, whatever. What's that in your life right now? What's that in your identity? What's ready to go? Just journal. And then 3 minutes. What do you want the courage to move toward? What do you want the courage to love freely? To act out, to be? Again, 3 minutes. And then, okay, so if you do this, what I would suggest is, as you get to an end of that, see if there's one of each that feels truthier than the others. It feels important. Maybe it'll feel challenging. Maybe it'll feel like you've come home when you look at this one. Just circle those or pull them out and write them on a piece of paper. And then, if you want to do the whole thing, pull out your favorite oracle cards, or if you don't have those, maybe even just a book. Draw a card. You could draw a card for each one that would inform, or you might draw a card overall. What is this new moon inviting for me? And if you don't have cards, you could just ask that and then open a book and without looking, just point to something and see what it says. It might not be the most literal exact message, right? That's not how these like sweet, wise, unconditionally loving inner selves always talk to us, but it might be a little pointer. So yeah, try something like that. And new moon is today, as I speak, April 27th at 3:31 Eastern time. And after the new moon, we kind of watch for the moon to reappear in the sky over the next few days. And as it's reappearing, it's a great time to be planting seeds related to these things. Imagine who you would be and how you would influence the world if you loved yourself unconditionally, loved yourself as you are. Not the same as like, oh, do whatever you want, everything's fine. It's not about being selfish or greedy. This is about loving ourselves, not indulging. This is about connecting with these deepest, truest, most beautiful parts of ourselves. Let yourself imagine who you would be, and then who you would be if you could kind of ditch the parts that it's maybe for a long time or sometimes seemed like you should be, but you're not. If you can stop trying to perform things that are gone, things that are not true, are not right, old patterns, old systems. Clearly we can see how this is important in the world. It's really time for us to stop performing old systems of, like, say, domination, of control, of the illusion of separateness. Like, it doesn't matter what I do, I can do anything I want. No, because we're all connected. Okay, and the third piece, the courage to take action in the direction of what you love. Maxie, come back. She's taking the direction of what she loves. She thinks she's crossing the creek and going for a longer walk. Come on back. Okay. Imagine, dream, journal. Happy new moon.